Hey guys, today we are going to be taking a look at my music making process, at least for some of the songs that I did. So, for today, we're going to take a look at my Disassembly Required remix that I did, and this is going to be a little bit different from the YouTube video that I have because I messed around with it a little bit after the video because I didn't like the way the original one sounded. This is going to sound a little bit different, but it shouldn't sound too different from the original that I made. I will have all the VSTs I used in this song and the DAW I use linked in the description for this video, and I hope you all like it. So, usually how I go about my business is usually I will have a website link. I will go on the internet and look up a MIDI file for something. So usually I go to like flat.io or I will go to whatever it's called. Flat.io or the online sequencer. Online sequencer is a really good one. It has a lot of MIDI files, a lot of fun little stuff. I don't ever use it for actual music making. I only ever use it for the music file, for the MIDI files. Now, Disassembly Required took me a while because it was a little bit of a complicated song. If I could get this spelling right. But yeah, I did have a MIDI file here. This was Disassembly Required. This is the thing where I got all the chord progressions and the arpeggios from. Yeah, I got all the chord progressions, all of the arpeggios, all the little things from here. I did simplify this big honking part here. I simplified this down to be just a little bit simpler. So from you have this, you have that turned into what is essentially just, where did I put it? To essentially just like this. No, not that, it's essentially just this. And that's that. So, but the way I usually go about my business is I will learn the individual little sections, such as arpeggios, chord progressions, drum loops, that kind of thing. I will figure out where each thing loops, and I've gotten really fast at this, but I know for some people it can take them quite a while to get their head around it. But yeah, so first I got this little thing here, this arpeggio here. I just copied that, and then I had to copy all the rest of this, like this part here. I had to copy that part, and then also this part. I copied that, and then I added my own bit here. So this is in the key of D minor, at least the way I learned it. The actual song, if you look at the MIDI file, is in the key of, hold on a second, is in the key of C sharp minor, I believe. Hold on, if we go down here to the key guide, yeah, C sharp major, actually. It's in the key of C sharp major, but I changed it to D minor, I believe. Yeah, D minor, I think. But then I got this little arpeggio here, which is this here, which is just a cycle of F, E, and D. So it goes F, E, F, D. It just repeats that over and over. You might have heard that in my other song. If I close this, might have heard that. I believe it's in the Disassembling the Moon. And so that railgun sound effect that I have in Disassembling the Moon and Railgun of Destiny is actually a ripped sound effect from the actual show. So if I go here and I go to YouTube and I pull up Murder Drones, I'm sure episode 3 came out. Episode 3, if I go to episode 1, there is a section where, right here. Right here. And luckily the music cuts out right here, look. And I just cut that, I downloaded the video and cut the sound effect. So then, you go here, and you essentially have this big part right here. And I had another sci-fi sound effect from another YouTube video of sound design. I cut that and made this. That's that. And then this is the original audio from the show. And I mixed that with a Death Star sound. You can probably hear it right out here. You can hear the turbo laser sound from Star Wars in there. I mixed that with that. So then you get this awesome sound effect of this. But then you can also layer that, and I generally use that as a bass drop sound, so you have this. But in cases like the Undertale soundtrack, so the Undertale soundtrack is something that I love very dearly. I hold that very close to my heart. And so it's just a very amazingly good soundtrack. And so as a result of that, I kind of just so with Shop, I just kind of took a MIDI file of the original song and made it. Took a MIDI file of the song and just duplicated and ripped and made some more sounds. I will have all my VST links in the description, like I said before in the intro. What else is there to know? Oh yeah, the original song name for Railgun Destiny was Railgun on Crack, but I decided against it since that sounded a little bit too interesting. I wanted the title to sound good, not cringe, so I made it be Railgun Destiny. Megalovania, songs like Megalovania that have a very set tone, like where there's an actual melody, a melody that changes differently throughout the song. I have to keep the structure the same. I have to keep the song structure the same mostly. I did skip a little bit of part here, and I have this. Yeah, in this case, I actually have a remix on my BandLab page where I took all of this part right here from the little melody, the counter melody that happens in the middle of the song. But yeah, that's that for the Megalovania one. Anyway, so that is most of my process. I had to redo this video 3 times over because I could not keep my mind straight. So let's go over the 100 sub special that I made a while ago, which we're about to hit 300 subs actually. So I will make a special, not for that, I'll make a special for 1,000 subs. So if you guys want another really cool remix of a lot of soundtracks, I am going to actually put effort into this one versus just making something overnight and spitting it out, which I have a habit of doing. You guys can go ahead and subscribe to that so I can get 1,000 subs. Anyway, so the whole thing with this, oh boy, oh boy. So in this song, I had this beginning part here. This is the beginning Halo part right here, which actually right here changes to 120 right around here. So this is actually where stop. Which yeah, the BPM changes from 100 to 120, which is, I don't know if anyone could tell, but the BPM changes a lot. So this changes here from 120 somewhere around here. I forget, where is it? It changes BPMs. Okay, so it changes from 120 to 220, adding an extra 100 BPMs. So that's right. Then there's this one right here. It's still 220, and then right here, it stays. Right here, it goes back to 120. So you have this. And so in the next video, I will cover VSTs and the sounds I use and how I use them. That will be in the next video in this series. I'll make a playlist for it. But yeah, Megalovania is in 120 BPM. Listen, I don't know time signatures either, so I have this, and and that is everything I covered. Yeah, this is the last little Megalovania part I covered. I did a little bit of a reconstructing the science part in here. That's I believe there is yeah, right here is a little more reconstructing science. That is everything for now. If you guys have any questions or anything you want me to cover next, please comment down below and please tell me if I can do better. This is my actual first video of me doing any kind of narrating or anything at all regarded to tutorials or whatever. So I hope I can do better in the future. Just let me know what I can do in the future. I will actually cover the song I will use for the background of this. I will. All right, guys. Well, that was the tutorial on my music making process. If you guys need anything, please leave some comments. Be sure to like the video. Be sure to subscribe so I can remix another song for you guys at 1,000 subs. And I hope you guys have a great day. Keep smelling nice. Keep looking nice. See you guys later.